The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. New faces and new places. And MP will be making his debut right here in front of a raucous home crowd on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trail Blazers. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. And it's Williams at the 5, down low. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first. We're making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And opening day here for both of these teams, Brent Barry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Outside Williams. Pass to Henderson. Now, here's Sharp. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Williams looking over the floor. And then Henderson with the jam.
exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
Warriors trail by 7. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Pass to Sharp. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Henderson outside. From past the arc. The rebound by Cooper.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. That one's off. Still out of sync. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Cooper. Portland grabs the miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Sharp. Can't cash in from close range.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Cooper. Draymond Green is out there with Kuminga. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Moody in at the 2. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Cooper. Good on the three-point shot. Cooper's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. And the layup falls. Simons has got his first bucket in this one.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Ayton. For the 3. And it's Simons missing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Cooper. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Simons missing.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
That bucket in no time at all. Cooper's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Banton. He has yet to score. And that time, also a missed shot. Warriors leading by 14. To the inside, Cooper makes it off the glass.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
And really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. How do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
And the Warriors making a change here. Trace Jack. So it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Trailblazers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Warriors.
We knew they wanted to track.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Yeah, and early.
NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career, guys.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Williams is out there with Grant, and it's Henderson in at the one spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Cooper missing. Trailblazers trail by 20. Grant outside. The rebound by Cooper. Cooper's got 7 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer Hield. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Avdia, a screen on Green. Back to Avdia. And no good that time. Wiggins with some nice D. Pass to Cooper. Shoots over Avdia. Cooper with the bucket. Cooper's got 5 points now this quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Henderson. And nothing is falling for him right now. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Cooper. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 30 points for prime time.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 10 points.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Williams against Cooper. Count it. Cooper's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Henderson looking it over. Pass to Grant. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Kuminga out there with Cooper. Then there's Moody. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Melton in at the 1. Here's Cooper. And it's Golden State with another.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Cooper against Ayton. And it's Cooper missing. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ayton a screen. Pass to Walker. And here is Ayton. He's guarded by Melton. Ayton against Melton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Cooper. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. There's the triple. They get it back. Ayton. And yes, it's good. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Right wing. Here's Cooper. Good on the triple. Cooper's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Three-pointer, Simons. And Moody pulls it down.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Cooper against Walker. Wing shot on the way, and the Warriors tack on two more.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Banton. Buries the long-range jumper. Banton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Cooper the pass to Melton. Here's Pajemski. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Cooper. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Portland, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Pass to Walker. The tray. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, guys, this was never really...
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Simons from outside. The rebound by Cooper. Cooper's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Cooper. Over Ayton. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Cooper's got 48.
Outstanding find from J.K. Kuminga's all-around game continues to evolve.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Kuminga. Inside. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And the Warriors also making a change. Waters is checked in. Avdia with a screen for Henderson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Cooper. Pass to Melton. In the corner, Moody with it. Taken away by Williams. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Melton against Henderson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K.
You are the straw that stirs the drink.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game is just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Hey, what'd you do when you forgot your lunch?
Well, I went and saw Mary in concession. She gave me some popcorn. Popcorn for a meal? She could have given me more than that.
Knowing the kind of player MP is, that 50-point outburst was just the beginning. I bet we see 60 points very soon.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Good win. Let's keep it going. No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night. Let's keep this winning streak going.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. And it's George in at the point. Well, if you've followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Greg.
And at times, I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
And the NBA season just getting started here. Still some jitters for the rookies on these teams, RJ.
It takes time for rookies to really feel at home in an NBA game. The first few, though, they move like a blur.
Now here's George. Pass to Collins from outside the arc. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Will Hardy.
We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders a slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Thank you for that, Allie. Markkanen misses. Right side Curry. Wing shot on the way. Jump shot is good.
Just a wizard with the ball. Look, Curry's creativity is just incredible.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Now here's Wiggins. Outside Curry, fires from deep. Kessler with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Clarkson. Another shot. Collins drawing the double team. On the wing, Clarkson. He's covered by Curry. And the shot goes.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they could make a basket, I guess.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Wiggins outside.
Going out there, no let up.
Jazz trail by 20. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Drew Eubanks out there with Filipowski. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Sexton. Coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Clock at 6. Clarkson for 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold. But boy, when it's on, Jordan, so difficult to stop.
Here's Curry. He's got 5. Kuminga, the pass to Cooper. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. Down low. Here's Filipowski. He's watched by Kuminga, and he gets that one.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Sexton. Back to Clarkson. And here's Sexton. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Cooper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Now here's Sexton. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. Filipowski, the pass to Eubanks. Sexton looking around. Shoots over Curry. Sexton misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Melton passes to Cooper. Fires for 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Here's Hendricks. Got a piece of it. Pass to Sexton. 4-3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Kuminga. Draymond Green comes in for Moody. Wiggins, he's checked in for Melton. And Hield is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
1:27 left in the second quarter. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Here's Cooper, following the bucket by the Jazz. And it's good for 2. Cooper's got 11 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Collins passes to George. Now here's Markkanen. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Here's Cooper. He's covered by Kessler. Lays it up and banks it in. Cooper's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
George with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Collins passes to Clarkson, shoots over Wiggins, rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Jackson Davis with the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now Clarkson from deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And Cameron Windmill asks, which one of you has the best hair?
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Look here for Utah. Hendricks is checked in for Collins. Collins Sexton comes in for Clarkson. And it's Mills in for George. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. And Mills, here we go. Warriors with the rebound. On the floor for the Warriors. Brandon Pajemski out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Moses Moody. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Cooper in at the 5. Now here's Mills. Drops in the layup for 2. Mills has gotten his first bucket of the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
To the left wing. There's the triple. A nice shot by Cooper.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
And the Warriors with possession here. After the basket by Utah, nails it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
In transition. Here's Hendricks. Gets a hand on it. Now here's Pajemski. Still no points. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
No good on the free throw. A different look here for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for Mills. And Golden State also making a switch. Waters checked in. And for Utah, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Sexton. Counted.
And the pick and roll was a good decision by Sexton. He's got solid playmaking instincts.
Pass to Cooper. Lets a three fly. Pure from three-point range. Cooper's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys the respect they deserve. Coach Kerr, he likes what he sees.
It's important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how crucial it is to recognize effort.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Drew Eubanks out there with Filipowski. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Juzang in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Sexton. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Melton passes to Cooper. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Cooper's got 28 points for the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Eubanks, and Cooper pulls it down. Cooper's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the shot's good. Cooper's got 30 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Sexton, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Collins, he's checked in for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Juzang. A nice shot by Cooper.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Utah is shooting around 35% from the field so far. Pass to Sensabaugh. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Cooper's got rebound number 7 tonight. Kuminga, the pass to Cooper. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Filipowski. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Cooper. The rebound by Filipowski. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Cooper's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. It's tipped. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cooper's got 40 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 17-6 run.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team, a monster night for primetime.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's Sexton, tipped! Here's Cooper. Melton passes to Kuminga, to the middle. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Cooper. Cooper's got 45 points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot, it's just textbook basketball.
Here's Cooper. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Sexton. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
Wins pay the bills, baby. Long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. All right, MP, you ready? Objects in motion, stay in motion.
and a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. Here are the five for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on.
Changes here for the Warriors. Cooper, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Buddy Hield. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And he just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. Clippers trail by 4. Out left to the wing. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, a spectacular athlete is Andrew Wiggins, and when he's got a chance to get in space and transition, forget about it.
Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Zubats to end the run. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Curry passes to Cooper from the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jones. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Bones Highland. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources, the players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA?
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Cooper. A three-pointer is right on target. Cooper's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Leonard. Great drive right there from Leonard.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Cooper. He's got 21. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Leonard. Oh!
No, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Ace Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Wiggins comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for DeAnthony Melton. Fires for three. Another three for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
So Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their roles.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player.
Be up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
Here's Harden. 6 points for him. Down low. Here's Jones. Wiggins with some nice D.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's Cooper missing. Clippers trail by 20. Jones with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Outside Leonard. To the middle. Here's Zubats. Done outside. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cooper's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A three-pointer. Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 9 assists now tonight. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history. Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. They get the rebound. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Cans it from downtown. Hield's got 7 points for the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Leonard, and it's blocked by Cooper. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Jones over to help. Cooper with the bucket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Leonard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. From downtown, another 3 for Golden State.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, they've got Bones Highland. Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Coffey in at the 3.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. To the inside. Highland passes to Coffey. And Leonard has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Melton passes to Cooper. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Highland. And Moody pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Cooper with the bucket.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Highland. And the Clippers miss again. Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Melton passes to Cooper. Another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Jones now atop the key. Back to Highland. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. Donnie's checked in for Mann. And it's James Harden in for Highland. Melton against Zubac. And the rejection by Zubac.
What a great defensive play by Ivica Zubac. This guy just gives you great effort defensively.
The Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Here's Cooper. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Free throw good, Cooper. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Inside, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Here's Cooper. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Harden the pass to Dunn. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the jam by Harden.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Here's Cooper. Offline with his three. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for prime time.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Harden against Cooper. And misses it off the right side of the rim. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Leonard. Stripped it away. Melton passes to Cooper. Some nice passing by Golden State here. It's good. Cooper's got 55.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed.
Good game, MP. Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Good job, MP. I see.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now, remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
Kicks MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
You got this!
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Warriors, Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. And it's Cooper in at the center position. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
And you gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Warriors on D. That one goes. Count it. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Cooper. The 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding Bob.
Washington outside. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Cooper. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left, off the catch. He can dribble into the 3 on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Golden State. Irving looking around. Kept alive. They shoot again. Here's Gafford. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Goes up again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high pressure.
Changes here for the Warriors. Cooper's checked in for Jackson Davis. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Hield. And it's Curry in for Melton. And Dallas with a change here too. Dinwiddie's checked in. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Grimes in at the 3. Here's Irving. That shot, no good. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors lead by 7. Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
The 3, Dinwiddie. And Cooper pulls it down. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. There's the 3. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Cooper. Good work there as it goes. Cooper's got 16 points now.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Lively passes to Irving over Moody. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their 3-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Curry passes to Cooper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Grimes. And Doncic has subbed in for Dinwiddie. 1 minute left to play in the second quarter. Doncic against Hield. And there's the lob and the dunk by Gafford.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Gafford. Back to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Kuminga pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Mavericks trail by 13. The drive by Irving. Misses in close.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's Cooper. Nice D from Gafford. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for Golden State.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel.
Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. For the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. And it's Cooper in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Nice finish from Luka.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Here's Cooper. 23 points in the game. He drops it from range.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
Outside Irving. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Can't connect from short range.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Here's Cooper. Buries it from 3. Cooper's got 6 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. The Warriors lead by 15. Driving inside. Outside Hield. Over to the left wing. Launches a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Doncic. Goes back up. It's deflected.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Cooper, guarded by Doncic. Lets it fly from 18. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Cooper's got 31.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Curry against Doncic. Over Curry. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside-the-arc jumper is easy for him.
Here's Cooper. Nice shot from the wing. Cooper's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Back to Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Gafford.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 17. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever.
Warriors will go with a different look here. Cooper's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Wiggins, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Curry in for Melton. Here's Cooper. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Cooper's got 37.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Fades and shoots. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Warriors lead by 7. Curry passes to Cooper. Outside Kuminga. Hield from outside. Drops in the 3. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Cooper. He's guarded by Gafford. Wiggins passes to Cooper. Fires the 3. Golden State with a rebound.
Curry.
Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Irving for 3. Fires in the triple. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. 17 points was their biggest margin.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Gafford with a screen on Hield. Pass to Doncic. Oh, Doncic unfazed by the defense.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Here's Cooper. And the Warriors with another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And the dunk by Gafford.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. And it's Doncic missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Warriors.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for prime time.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We've got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough. You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
You earned that one.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe